Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. This afternoon at the Community Café, we will be discussing using games to be healthier and create balance. We put a lot of work into our wellness at Healthy Minds Around the Loop, and sometimes we need to kick back and remember that being well can and deserves to be fun. Today, Amy, Anisa, and I will be discussing one game in particular, Wellness Bingo, and how we use it to bring wellness into our lives. Let us talk about how we can keep having fun during times of stress to improve our perspective and overall state of health and wellness. Alrighty, so now we are here on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your patience while waiting for the technical issues to be taken care of once again. Hi, I'm Stephanie Osberg, and I am the chair of Healthy Minds Around the Loop. And we have started this bi-weekly community cafe to bring some discussions around wellness with peers to the Spryfield and Halifax area. And I am joined today by my two peers in wellness and really good friends, Anisa and Amy. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank
If you would
you.
like to take a minute and introduce yourself, this would be a great time to do that. Anisa, would you like to go first?
Sure. My name is Anisa. I actually live in Northern Virginia in the US, and I'm a person that lives with mental health challenges and am in recovery. I work as a peer recovery specialist here. I'm a warm line coordinator and work with a peer-run organization, and I'm happy to be here with Steph today at the Community Cafe.
So thank you for letting me be here, Stephanie, and it's good to see y'all. So my name is Amy Morris, Amy Trinell Morris, and I'm in long-term recovery from substance use disorder. And what that means to me, it's been 33 years since I've had any alcohol or addictive substances. And I am in mental health recovery from diagnoses as well. And I've been, I call it stable for me, which means I haven't had any major episodes of depression or anything. And I have had a wonderful life for the past 20 years has been the best, let's just say that. And I work for Georgia Mental Health Consumer Network as a peer support. I'm a certified peer specialist in mental health. And I get to be a part of peer services with people. I run a group online wellness activity. And then we're also doing a CPS support group. And I do a lot of other stuff, but that's the main stuff. I'm so lucky right now in life. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you both so much for coming today. I have had a great idea from Anisa, and it is the Wellness Bingo card. So we're going to be talking about that and how we can use games to and I apologize in advance for how corny this is, but keep the fun and functional. We spent a lot of time working on our emotional health and our physical health, and we've put work into it. And that can be energy draining, but we can also work on our emotional and mental health as well as our physical health while we're having fun. And the big perk of doing it when we're having fun is we get to gain energy from it as well as get the end benefit. So I like to call those twofer. So this week's wellness bingo card, and I think what I will do is share the screen, and then Anisa, if it's not putting you on the spot too much, you can talk about what Wellness Bingo is. And if it is, I have a something that I can share with people, but I'll just put up the Wellness Bingo card as is.
Okay. So I've never personally played Wellness Bingo. So I think the way that we do it is, how do we do this? I think what we do is we select, we go through them, and then if you do any of these activities for your wellness, then you mark it, right? And if you get bingo, then you won bingo. I think that's how it works.
Alrighty. And I'm having a small, I can get it to share. It's just right now getting it to be big enough for people to see. So here we are. So yeah, let's see if I can make this a bit bigger. Okay, while I work on that, one of the things that I found when I was reading up on these is that there's really no bad way to do it. There is no wrong way.
Really? I thought, so do we pick out of a hat, or just do things that we do, or?
Well, and that's what they said. So when we were making them up, I have to switch back to being with my glasses on. Some of the things we have here are pick up some litter, wave to a neighbor, go tech free for 2 hours, do something new.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can do it in the way, so what did we do last week? Let's see how well we did on Wellness Bingo last week.
Right.
So we can use it to kind of track how we are going. But you can also do it as a, for a month. So, okay, this month I'm gonna work on this bingo line. So it's a tool that you can use in a lot of different ways by yourself or with a family member, and you can make it as competitive as you would like.
Huh.
So
But
are
you
we
don't
going to use
need to make it.
annotate and mark on here, or are you going to mark on there for us, or?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about Wellness Bingo. You want to play? Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, let me see if I can.
Can you make it bigger, Amy? I mean, Stephanie? I was thinking about what Amy said, and then talking to Stephanie.
Let's see. No, that's not the way to do it.
Yeah, I think if you just hit the zoom button.
The little magnifying glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys rock. Oop, too much?
Yeah.
How's that?
Maybe one more up.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we can just scroll it, right?
Sounds
It
good.
doesn't look like you're minimized either, or maximized. I don't know.
No, she's maximized.
Okay.
Um,
She's maximized.
yeah. she's to the maximum.
Alrighty, so here we go.
So I guess what we can do is we can start out with the first one, and do like what? Let's do last week, and then we can read through it and see if any one of us gets a bingo. So like, what is it? Diagonal and across and down.
Yep.
And we can just keep it in our heads, can't we?
Well, how about this? Ah, you see my star?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, the whiteboard. Annotate. That's right.
Yeah.
All right,
This
so
should be
let me
bigger, though.
see. Arrow stamp. I'll do the heart.
All right, let me get that. How do I get that off? Oh, the eraser. Ah, we're so modern. We're up with the times.
Ooh, that's what I'm looking for.
So we're gonna like mark it. We're gonna mark it when we get it right,
Yeah,
or when
all
we
the things that
whatever.
we did last week.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm doing star.
Ooh, did that
Ooh, I did not hug a tree.
one. Ooh. And just for the record, go tech free for 2 hours. That does not include bedtime. I'm putting that boundary around myself and how I'm using that.
A long lake. I guess that's a lake
That's a
where
lake
you
near
live.
here, but take a picture of a lake near you.
I'm wondering if I discovered any new wellness tools. And then what does it say in the red dot, Stephanie?
My choice.
My choice. Okay. Well, I got bingo downwards.
Nice. Ooh. Just trying to see if I have bingo anywhere. Nope, almost had it here.
No, you did have it. Oh, you didn't
No,
exercise for 30 minutes.
I
Wait,
did
you
that.
were
I didn't
doing,
make my list.
wait, you said last week you were doing your yoga.
Oh, I was, but I didn't list 3 things that I was grateful for.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I have to work on it for next week. But the perk of this, and you can download this if you didn't get it by email, you can download it from our website. And there's a link to our website on our Facebook page. So just click through and you can get this for yourself. There's also a whole bunch online that you can do, and you can just look at Anisa. She's just rocking this.
Are we gonna do all 4 of them?
I'm just playing, man. I'm just rocking. I'm just like, what did I do? I want to know the wellness I do.
Like,
Hold on.
spectacular, guys.
I definitely laughed. Ah.
Actually, it was laughing joyously that made me decide to put that on the list. It's like, oh yeah, this I need to do.
Ooh, pick something new to learn and make a plan. I did do that.
I might have stolen that from you. Maybe.
I might have to definitely think about these, but the ones I specifically remember quickly.
I got bingo again. And bingo again. I got bingo twice on here.
Okay, so is the thing you do it as fast as you can, and then the person who gets bingo first gets bingo? Is that how?
No. We're not doing it as fast as we can. We're just
Okay.
seeing if we get bingo.
Okay. That would make it competitive though. And then you should have to go back and verify all your bingo things and tell what you did.
So I smelled a flower when I watered my orchid. I
Oh,
sleep for more than 7 hours every night. I sit in silence in the mornings. I call someone I love every day, and I volunteer my time all the time. Yeah, here. Do random act of kindness. I'm always doing random acts of kindness for people.
yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
And practice a forgotten skill. I started playing solitaire again last week. And that was my play a board game because, Stephanie, I figured playing solitaire would qualify as a board game since I live solitarily and don't have anyone to play board games with.
That works for me if it works for you. That is the thing that I love the most about this game. I can't believe I hadn't heard about it until you mentioned it last week. You can make it into whatever you want. If you are competitive people, most on the board, who can, you know what I mean? Like, take it, do it more times, like whatever you want to do to make it competitive. And if you don't want to be competitive, you don't have to.
Right. You got bingo, Amy.
Yay. Where?
Down here. Down this way.
Oh. Well, smell a flower, definitely, because I am outside around flowers all the time. And then I do have an orchid as well. It's been blooming forever. I definitely sleep 7 hours, more than 7 hours. So I've sat outside silence for at least a couple of minutes, having coffee on my deck, watching my birds eat out of the bird feeder. I called my mom and volunteer for the meetings that I help facilitate online. So, whoop whoop.
Woohoo! Yeah, well,
Yes,
this is so good. I really like this, and it makes you think about the activities that you've done, and it makes you reframe them, like something ordinary that you think that you just do. It makes you think about it in terms of wellness, like sleep, right? Or just calling your mom, right? Or just, watering your orchid and smelling it while you're doing it. You're not thinking that's a wellness activity, but hey, I did a wellness activity.
exactly. And there are so many lists and things that will tell you to work out or give yourself goals. And for me, this is a lot about just starting stuff. You know, pick something new to learn and make a plan. It's to help us make some baby steps in creating a wellness plan, because you can do the whole thing. You don't have to go tech free for 2 days, 2 hours. You know, it's a nice start. And it doesn't mean you only exercise for 30 minutes for the week. You might decide that, I'm going to exercise 5 minutes every day and that will be my 30. Or I could exercise for 30 minutes at one go. Or like there's just so many ways that you can take it and make it your own and make it as challenging as you want.
I really love Hug a Tree.
Me too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I definitely would love a copy of this, because on one of my peer connections we try to do something, fun but wellness oriented. And I think they would love this. I love it because, like y'all said, it's just people get so serious all the time. You know, I mean, sometimes I'm just like, oh Lord, can we just enjoy life for a little bit? You know, when we're talking about recovery and just, you know, exactly, like this is good stuff to do, and this is so important for me because that's what I want to do, is enjoy my life. And I, you know, it's like work hard, play hard. Like all I used to do was like just work hard and just like serious, and that stresses you out, you know. I love
Well,
it.
yeah. I didn't think about that. When you put the when you make all of your wellness work and you're working all day, it it can kind of suck the joy out of your entire life really quickly.
Yeah, that's why it's
And
hard for me to go tech free for 2 hours.
well, and you know what? You don't have to. You can put a my choice there, right? Or you can choose to go, hey, that is not wellness for me.
Right.
And that's really important to notice when you're doing things like this. If you're doing, in my opinion, if you're doing something that's supposed to be fun, or that is supposed to be, here's an example, golf. When my dad played golf, he used to tell me it was fun, but if you watched him during the process, it did not look for a moment like he was having a bit of fun. There was cursing and swearing and throwing clubs and all kinds of things. So if at the end of your time doing your wellness bingo, and you're like, oh, I feel worse, put in my choice there, because this is about feeling well. And if you're feeling worse at the end of it, that is totally against the point of playing the game. So keep finding those my choice pieces and inserting them into the places that don't make you feel well until you've created your own wellness bingo card.
Yeah, I love that. Until you filled up your bingo card with all of your wellness tools, so you're 100% bingoed.
Yeah.
I
You
love
win
that.
every time. That's the
Yeah,
goal.
full card bingo. Full card bingo.
Yeah. Easy to win at your own life.
That one of the things I love that I learned through the Wellness Center when I first started going to the meetings and from you guys was that choices and options, choices and options. I mean, I just love that because a lot of places that I was going, it's like, well, you do it this way, you know, it's this way or the highway, or just, I don't know. It's just like that puts the responsibility on me, choices and options. Like, yes, you do have a choice. And there's options. Like, oh my gosh, you mean I get to pick more than one way of doing things, you know? And then just the fact that we didn't, I mean, if you needed to talk about something that's bothering you, you could, but we didn't like lingered there to a negative, unhealthy point and then just went on into wellness. Like, I don't know. It's helped my thought process. And doesn't it, like when you do fun stuff, doesn't it react the other side of your brain? So like if you're depressed or whatever and you do art, it gets it out of, I mean, it's such a wellness tool. Like every single one of these things is such a huge wellness tool, really.
And something else that is important in wellness, then when I was reading up on these, they said was a big perk of these ones is because wellness isn't mental health or physical health or financial health or educational health or any of those things. Wellness is all of those things. So something like this, you can, if you know you need some financial wellness, you can have wrote down everything I spent for a week. Or if you need more emotional wellness, you can say, took a walk in nature. So you can tune it to your, well, and you don't need bingo, right? Like you don't need the bingo card. You can just do this without it. But this is just, I've found a fabulous tool to kind of almost explain how wellness tools work in a really kind of straightforward way. You know, like we create our own things that we need to keep well, and then we have to put them on the playing board that is our life, and
Right.
get going with it. That personal responsibility piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a straightforward way to track them too, you know, and a fun way too, because, you know, you're just playing bingo with yourself.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
or your family, if you can talk them into playing it with you too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but like I think like the more you can personalize it, the more you can be like, okay, let me track my progress this week. You know, like if you can personalize the bingo cards to your emotional wellness, your physical wellness, your financial wellness, your educational wellness, your this, and then you can track your wellness a week. So how well did I do this week? Let's play bingo and see, you know, and you can track it that way. It's might be fun.
Yeah, and there will be after today a link up on our website to some examples of all of the different ones, because I found different examples. So we'll put that up there so people can, if they're interested, just give it a try and get some ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this. Fun, fun, fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys both so much. Today is going to be a little shorter. We're going to do some extra music today. So we can play some more of our artists from the Spryfield Market side of things, and we really appreciate all of their support in putting this on. And next session, which will be on the 15th, I'm just looking at the window and it's starting to snow here. Yay.
Nice.
We're going to be doing introduction to creative wellness. So it's kind of taking this to a level where you're looking at more fun things and using how to use art and creativity to boost your wellness. So feel free to join and share your ideas or email them in. And I just want to thank you both for coming in again and sharing your personal journeys with wellness with all of us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure, guys. Alrighty, I will stop sharing this screen. And
saw a ring around the moon just recently. Spring night so cold, never used to be. I thought of waking you up for you to come and see, but it was too late. And I thought I'd call my decency so. Took a picture in the ice and the atmosphere, and I went back inside. Choked back a tear. Life's a little bit easier when you're here. to myself. Never did me no harm to my mental health. Busting it all twice a day, a little bit swell. You wanna find the joy, you gotta get down low. I got your message of love right in. Life's a little bit easier. Life is a little bit easier when you're here. Oh, oh. Probably the best we're ever gonna do for ourselves. Feeling like going to battle. I'm ready to shake a metal and to call your cattle. Trying to turn the tide. Do it all over again. And again. And again. Yeah. Oh. I know a woman, she named her girl Faraday. She wants to raise hell with me. All sincerity, we're holding each other back. And some hilarity, we ought to lay down, make a plan for prosperity on any given Sunday. They call petty, but this is like connecting dots. Self-parity, I'm an indigo girl. I go in seeking clarity, and my hands have got to win. You know that that's a rare now. Wanna get in the moment, can't let it go, never really got back. All I know is life's a little bit easier. Life's a little bit easier when you're. Help me out. Life's a little bit easier. Life's a little bit easier. Life's a little bit easier when you're here. Oh, life's a little bit easier. Life's just a little bit easier. Life's a little bit easier when you're here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Yay.
Good cover. I'm gonna do. Let's do a little country-ish something. A little something more upbeat. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging her to please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take it out just because you can. It is beyond compare with flaming locks, auburn hair, with every skin and has of it real green. Smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging her to please don't take my man. me sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Well, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him, even though you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
One of my favorite singers is a guy named Fred Eagle Smith. He comes from Southern Ontario, Canada. I've met him no fewer than 5, maybe 6 times now. So I do a lot of his songs a lot of the time. I like the whole idea of one man against the world with a guitar. That's I kind of identify with that more than anything. So, but today this one counts. So this is for Buster. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. Morning breaks like porcelain across an eastern sky. I stare across the windswept field, try to wonder why the world's so beautiful and how come it's so sad. It's times like this I sure do miss my dad. My kid is playing music now that I don't understand. He tries to explain it all, just like I did with him. And he comes in nowadays, dressed in the latest fads. It's times like this, I sure do miss my dad. And I think that it's the little things, the things that I forgot. How I love to hear him play the drums, and I love to hear him talk. And if I could, I'd give him all the things we never had. It's times like this, I sure do miss my dad. So if you're out tonight and you're with your old man, reach across the seat, maybe quietly take his hand. 'Cause when he's gone for good. You can't get him back. It's times like this you sure will miss your dad. I said it's times like this I sure do miss my dad.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for sharing that with us. Sending you lots of love.
Be safe, everyone.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Made us cry.
Well, I know things aren't normal right now, guys, but you know, I'm thankful for technology so we can, you know, virtually share experiences like that. So thank you so much, Jeff.
This next one is Mama's Broken Heart by Miranda Lambert.
scissors. I screamed his name to the neighbor's phone. I numb the pain and he expense of my liver. Don't know what I did next, all I know I couldn't. Word got around to the bar flies and Baptist. My mama's phone started ringing on. I can hear her now saying she ain't gonna have it. Don't matter how you feel, it only matters how you feel. Go and fix your makeup early just to break up running. I ain't too crazy and start acting like a lady, 'cause I raised you better, gotta keep it together even when you fall. To see my mama's broken heart. Wish I could be just a little less dramatic, like a two when you always down the place. Leave it to me to hold it matches when the fire trucks show up and there's nobody else. Can't get revenge and keep its polished reputation. Sometimes revenge is a choice you gotta make. My mama came from a softer generation where you get a grip and bite your lip just to save a little. Go and fix your makeup early just to break the grind. Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady, 'cause I raised you better, gotta keep it together even when you fall. This ain't my mama's broken heart. Alright. How do you know? Paint your toes, line your lips and keep them closed. Cross your legs, touch your eyes and never let them see. Go and fix your makeup when it's just to break up running. Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady, 'cause I raised you better, gotta